Hello, boys and girls. I am making a Zoom meeting video to go over some of the different things that I've been speaking with children about during these meetings in case that a child's not able to get onto Zoom for one of these meetings. Here is a video that you can watch that goes over that information. So let's get started. I'm going to be sharing my screen. All right, so first things first, please do not feel like you have to remember what I cover on the schedule. So there will be a daily schedule recommendation, and please know that when I use the word required, that's a flexible word. I don't anticipate children being able to necessarily adhere to these time recommendations based off their situations at home and who's available to help them. So I acknowledge that. First, what students will find on Google Classroom. So Google Classroom is going to be the daily virtual learning platform. There's going to be student communication with the teacher on there. There's going to be posted lessons, videos of teachers teaching that you can rewatch. At times, these teachers are going to be from other schools within our district and are at our same grade level teaching those concepts. There's going to be assignments posted, daily assignments that are going to be as user-friendly as possible, and a turn-in ability on Google Classroom as well. So daily, students are going to need to log in to Google Classroom in the morning. They will find their editable worksheets where you can type into the worksheet. These worksheets were taken from our curriculum, so it's going to be what we would have been teaching in the school, but now we're going to be teaching it virtually. There's going to be links, lesson videos, and to support with those concepts. The booklets for every unit, so we're going to be starting after the spring break, picking up in Unit 8, Week 1. Students will be learning money for math. We are going to have our unit reading booklets accessible through Benchmark Advance, which is a curriculum site. Links will be located in Google Classrooms in their daily assignments. So the daily schedule for students, again, required is a flexible word, I acknowledge, Monday through Friday. Math lessons need to be completed first. And the reason for that is there will be a Zoom session to support with math office hours where I will be on Zoom from 10 o'clock to 10:30. So these math lessons, by 9:15 in the morning, the child will need to have finished watching and participating in the math lesson of the day, which will be on Google Classroom. They will then log into Think Central. The kids know about these bear videos, these math bear videos. Those are through something called Think Central. Links will be on Google Classroom. The goal is to put everything in just one spot. The child will take their quiz. It's like a daily ticket out the door after their math lesson. And depending on how they do on that quiz, they will be invited to the 10 o'clock to 10:30 math Google Hangout, math Zoom meeting Hangout. So the child, if the child cannot attend that Zoom meeting Hangout, you need to let me know, and I will try to accommodate and support your child at a different time. There's going to also be an additional office hour where I will be on Zoom to meet with the children from 1 o'clock to 1:30 daily. After your child completes their math lesson, they will be doing their ELA lessons, which will also be on Google Classroom. There will be a grammar, spelling, reading through Benchmark Advance, and writing will be embedded as well. So to recap, optional teacher office hours for student help, 10 o'clock to 10:30 for math, and then 1 o'clock to 1:30 for additional. This is going to be posted later onto Parent Square after I have met with my team. The next thing I would like to go over are the Zoom class rules. Etiquette. So first, please show up at the scheduled time. It's important that the child is in a quiet place, free from distraction. That would be siblings, pets. I'm fine with parents being nearby as long as they're not talking or being a distraction to the student. Television shouldn't be on where the student is working and watching their Zoom videos or participating. I also encourage a plain background. I wouldn't want the child behind them to be the house. So if pets are walking by or family members are walking by, that can be distracting for the other students, since we are going to be able to see the screens and they'll be thinking about, oh, what's back there, instead of focusing on the lesson and the concept. So plain background behind them. Maintaining respect in both speaking, writing, and appearance. For appearance, you need to be fully clothed. I know little boys sometimes will take off their shirts to get comfortable at home. The students need to be presenting themselves like they would at school, so in their appearance. For speaking, we will stay on mute. So there is a button on Zoom that mutes you. And so when you come into the Zoom meeting classroom setting, every child will be on mute. If they would like to speak, they can use the raise hand button, or just simply raise their hand, kind of put it towards the camera so I can see it, and I'll call on them and they will have to unmute themselves, speak, and then mute themselves again. The video needs to remain on at all times. This promotes focus, and eye contact should be maintained. We are going to refrain from chewing gum, eating, drinking in front of the camera. This is distracting for the child to be snacking during these Zoom meetings. I don't anticipate them being lengthy, under 30 minutes. So it's a good time to avoid snacking. Water is another thing. Just like in the classroom setting, I want children to be drinking water. So if you're comfortable with them having a water near your device, that is of course okay. The next thing I'm going to be going through, excuse me, is a incomplete example of what the child will be required to do each day. So this will be in Google Classroom. As you can see, there's going to be a welcome letter to the parents and the child. There will be a students must do and students can do choice board here with check boxes. So all daily math slides, these slides are the worksheets. So we're putting them into the slides. Just like this is what you're gonna see. Today's must do assignments. So this is for Monday, April 13th. So we have here reading the volcano on page 4, answering the questions, and I'll be doing a little intro video into the reading assignment. There are some other teachers who have already created videos for the grammar, so we're going to be using theirs. So not all the videos are lessons. Some of them are just, here's what you're doing with this assignment. Time for English language arts, which includes spelling, reading, writing, grammar. Like I was saying before, here's benchmark advanced links to get access to the story, change Earth, which is all of Unit 8. So all of Unit 8 is this booklet right here, and you can find it right at this site, benchmark advanced. There's the essential question to go to that site. Here's the assignment that goes along with this reading. So you read volcano on page 4, and then you can type into these boxes. And this is where I'll put that little intro video. Here are the spelling words for that week. Irregular plural nouns. Directions are there. So this is all Monday. Here's the irregular plural noun worksheet. The students can type into these boxes, and at the bottom, they can drag these circles. Here is the complete change. Oh, so this is the irregular plural noun video that I was telling you about with the teacher who has already created it from another school within our district. And that concludes all of Monday's assignments for ELA, English Language Arts. So then for math, this is the incomplete portion. We're still working on it. It's a lot of work to get these in here. Starting off with a review page, a warm-up, the must-do, board, green lights, a wiggle break using Go Noodle. More videos to come. I know Miss Maline's going to be doing a money lesson that first day. Is anticipated. And then this right here is a turn-in direction slide. So that is an example of what will be posted into Google Classroom. I hope that was helpful, going over the rules and a sample. I'm really encouraging you all to explore Google Classroom, or excuse me, yes, explore Google Classroom and become familiar with Zoom. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a great day.